everybody. Today is a beautiful day in my place, and I decided to come here and play with that sand, which one contains a gold, and try to figure out how I can recover that gold. So I already played many times of that, always finding something new. So today my day is to figure out. I'm get tired of the sand, which one contains a gold, and I want to figure out how to get that gold once and for all, because there are a lot of gold. Just need to have a tool, some kind of, to recover that gold. So right now I'm here. I got a half a bucket sand already, work on them, and so I show you how I classify. One hand is one hand. You see how many debris. We don't need those because this is like a old junk. I just need the sand. Okay, and then I'm getting sand, everything, and putting water, and that sand is dry, so need to make him wet first, because another way gold swims too, so making wet and then starting panning regular way. Okay, and I taking this dirt first, and then I adding some black sand, which one I collect a little bit earlier in the river too. This is a black sand, adding like a little bit like a salt to the soup, and that way I try catch that smallest gold. That black sand covers that gold, and when you panning, it's not going nowhere. Okay, because you see I put the sand, black sand in, and right now I panning, and all the top is just regular sand, because it's this density is about 2 or 3 somewhere. Okay, black sand gravity density is about 5 to 7. Gold is 19, so that means gold always in the bottom and black sand is on the top. Okay, and when you shake it for a few seconds, you can wash that regular sand out, because you don't need it sand. Okay, and black sand takes covers gold and pushes up all that regular sand. Okay, and that way we panning till we see the black sand. When we see the black sand, we do a little bit more, how say it, carefully, because we don't want the gold come out. So I don't use those grooms, or how they call. Okay, like this. You see, left just black sand and gold is underneath. So now I lifting like some up. So my gold supposed to be in this area, or here on the top. All black sand is here, because remember, when I was panning like this, gold goes in the bottom, and when I lifting this pan up like this, gold stays on the top and in this place. So that way, when I use a magnet to collect that sand, black sand, is not grabs the gold, because gold is always on the bottom. Okay, and that way I removing all black sand. You see, all black sand is gone. Okay, and what's left is some kind of heavy material that is a pirate in this area. Still I see the sand. So I can take it out, that one little bit too. We don't need it because gold is still on the bottom. Okay, the gold is very small size, and then I putting little water, tapping. Okay, gold goes that direction, sand goes that direction. Okay, you see separating in this corner. You see, this is like a little brown stuff. That is our gold, and some kind of white sand there too. But what here, I can see with naked eye, I see the gold, little pieces. But that gold is little bit have different color. It looks like brown. Or you see, it's right away comes in this corner. You see what that area? Or here, it's a gold. It is brown color. Like we do precipitation chemical analysis, this gold is brown color too. Okay, and some specs is like a gold color, but mostly it's a brown color. I can see what here everywhere the brown stuff, what everywhere here. When you look in microscope, you see the shiny gold, but regular way you see the brown. Well, like in here, you see the brown. This is our heavy material, can be pirates a little bit, but that brown is a gold. And then I use my bottle, snipper bottle, to remove that all that material. Actually, this is not so much. I take it everything, all the sand, because there is a lot of microscopic gold. Okay, and I collect this one in the bottom. This one material, one more time I can try like this, panning. Okay, you see the heavy material is right away over here, some kind of white stuff. And I see the gold over here, a little piece of gold. Right away shiny what here in that corner, and that white one. And a lot of brown stuff. So actually I need to take everything, okay, in this bottle, and then chemicals will do the work. Okay, because it's very hard to recover the microscopic. Bigger pieces is no problem, but when it's microscopic gold, this takes a lot of time to take it. But you know, need to figure out how to use some kind of shaking table or something. I don't have, but in this kind of, next to the rivers, that kind of sand with the gold is a lot. Okay, so like I collect everything here. Chemicals will do the job. Okay, so I collect everything in the bottle. And now I can throw the water out. This is material from one pan. Okay, so now I go do another pan. Okay, the same way. Again, I put in classifier and shoveling some dirt or sand. How say it? You see how is this? All that sand. But this gold, guys, is not so simple because it's very small, and you need, without using chemicals, you can even collect this gold. But you know, all visible gold already somebody took it. All timers, they take everything, and what's left is just microscopic stuff. So you see how many debris in that sand, some wood chips and grass chips. So this we don't need it, we throw away, let them swim away. And then again, everything repeat. I just make a bed, okay? Make a bed. Gold actually goes right away in the bottom, but to cover the gold I'm using black sand, okay? Where is that, my black sand? Over here. Okay, they're using the same sand, because I can collect later on again. So you got it. I need to use 2 hands, but what to do? I want to show you how I do. Okay, forget it, enough. And then I'm using brooms or what those places to take a sand. Heavy material always sticks in those ones, and light material always on the surface swimming. You see that mud? And let's go. I'm washing this all junk and repeating again everything. See, sand not getting wet so easy, and because it's dry. Okay, like this, one after another one. Panning, throwing away, panning, throw away. I just need to take sand away. Black sand, I leave it. That's black sand covers the gold. Gold is covered with the black sand. It is not escaping. That way I do. Everybody can do different way, but if you don't put black sand, you never see that gold. It goes away because it's not a gold color. It's a brown color. Like we do chemical precipitation, you saw that gold is a brown color. So the same gold I think we have here is not yellow, but brown. And that brown, some pieces of that brown gold, they coagulate. They are bigger pieces. It's like almost millimeter, but they are brown. You can see gold color just when you look in microscope or loupe 60 times. Then you see gold. Okay, but from far you see just how say it, brown rocks. But how to recognize when you're panning that brown stuff goes in the corner, and then you can see. Okay, let me put it away and pan it. No, let's say I repeat for everything. So now I need to take a black sand away. So I lift it like this, 45 degrees, and I taking with the magnet everything. Okay, so you see gold not sticks because gold is over here on the corner over here. So now I need to use 2 hands. So I try to do with 1 hand, but it's complicated. Okay, there's still sand. It's very hard to get rid of. That sand is heavy, some kind of mineral is. But I'm right now working just with the gold, and then you start tapping. Okay. And when you're tapping, gold goes that direction, sand goes that direction. You need to adjust angle. And after a while, you will see brown stuff coming, like I right now seeing. Oh, you see we're in this place? Already brown, and I see not even gold pieces collecting. Okay? Okay, let me collect. Then I show you. Let me do it with 1. I tap it. Look how much gold was here. All this gold is a brown. Look, when you looking without microscope, you see brown. When you make it bigger, you can see the how say it, yellow. So it's very foolish. But look how much gold was here. Everything is a gold, guys. Okay. Let me. All this is a gold, and when I tapping like that, need to adjust angle too. You see this gold moving. You see the gold what here? All those brown stuff is a gold. Okay, and look how many. You see, sand goes here, gold was here. You see, this is a gold, guys. It's a lot of gold. From like 3 hands of full. And if you regular panning this thing, you never see this gold because it's a brown color. You see, it's like, put the shade. You see what this is? It's our gold. When I looking in microscope, in the high magnification, I see yellow stuff. But actually, this is a gold. Is when you look with naked eye without help of tools, you see just, how say it? You see just brown stuff. Okay, all this one. And three hands. If this is actually a lot of gold, guys, I'm showing you too much. Maybe I don't need to show you because you get smart too much. Then I can get nothing. It's okay. Remember that gold is everywhere, everywhere. Just need to look not down next to the river, not down to the river. You need to go on the highest point where you can see the water. How to see where the water was going? Long time ago, you can look in the rocks and you see the lines on the rocks where was level of water. So that level is when the gold was coming. Okay, that level. So you look for that kind of sand in this kind of level. My level was behind those rocks. Okay, or there is a sand which one contains the gold. Of course, you can find down here too, because when the rain comes, it's washing down that stuff little by little. You can find down, but you know, you get higher concentration over there because that is hundreds years collection. And that, like I say, gold is different color. You see that? When I looking in microscope with a higher magnification, I see. Looks like gold, okay, but when you're looking with naked eye, you see just brown. Like I do chemical analysis, and always I see that brown gold participation. So we getting here the same kind of gold. Okay, let me collect it. This is. As soon as I collect, I repeat again the same operation, putting new sand, use a classifier to remove those all debris, which ones we really don't need it. Shaking, getting everything. It's just like three handfuls of the sand. Okay, and this is how much debris, which ones we don't need it, throw away. Okay. I already add some black sand on the bottom, so right now I need to take all this. And repeat the same thing with the hands, so you can make it in wet first, because another way it swims away all the gold. So you're making wet, gold sinks in the bottom, there hits the black sand, and that sand holds the gold. Okay, it's not like the same. I just maybe too much repeating you, but that way you guys understand what I'm doing. Okay, and take a light material out, and again, you see, you can use the smaller grooves too, but normally I use bigger ones, faster. I see still dry material. That is not good. Gold can swim away. Of course, guys, you don't say just dry something to put it in. Yeah, the river is big. You can put a lot of jet dry. So I'm not greedy. If some gold goes away, it's okay. I'm not for gold here. Just have fun. And we'll see how fast I panning all that material, because I have black sand, which one calls the gold, and no problem, lose that gold anyway. So I just try get rid of impossible more this white sand, which one is you don't need it. You see, when left just black sand, okay, you can even lose some black sand. You can later collect it back using magnet, and then you shaking, like lifting this thing up, throw the water. Actually no, you need to have some water because you need to collect that black sand, and use a magnet to collect. Okay, and right now when already black sand is collected, you still don't see gold. You need to pan it, tap it, then that what's left still separates the gold, separates. So you see right away over here I getting brown line. You see the line, it looks like brown. That is our gold, guys. It's not yellow. You need to use the chemicals, aqua regia, to dissolve that gold, and just then you can see the gold. Oh my gosh, with one hand it's like impossible, but you got it. Maybe is brown stuff is coming. Where is my finger? Brown stuff coming in this corner, that is a gold. Okay, and this is the rest is sitting here still. I need to use another hand. Let me use it. I show you how much. You see, where is that? You see the line? All that line is a gold. All this line is the sand, and this is some kind of light material too. So I just put everything in the corner, collect it. Chemicals will do the job. You see that tapping like this helps to separate that gold. Okay? Remember, this gold is very small, very small. And this is in that line is a gold. Of course, there is some microscopic pieces here too, so that way I take everything. Okay? And later on, aqua regia will do the work. Okay? And then I separate, when they dissolve in aqua regia, everything. I can separate that gold from junk. Okay, you see how much material I collected. This is concentrate. It's not all gold, but at least half of that. I wish. I'm joking. The little. Okay, that kind of repeat. So right now again, I putting back black sand, little bit. Okay, and then I putting classifier and 2 spoons. I don't need a lot, because when you put a lot sand, it's very hard to, that goes gold too, you know. That much. Oh, that much sand. So let me work. I show you how much gold I get from this one. So you see that 3 handfuls. Okay, look. This is our gold. Or that corner, or here. Look how it looks like brown, but when I make a magnify higher, then I can see the gold. But normally, with naked eye, you see the brown stuff. I don't know how camera can. In one hand, you know, you can work. You see right away everything messed up. Need to use some kind of adjustment to learn how to work like a shaking table or something. Look, it's right away collecting brown stuff in that corner. Over here. You see? All brown stuff coming in here. But normally I just take everything. You see the brown over here? All this is a gold from 3 hands. 3 full hands. So now what I do, I just come with the bottle, I collect everything. And this is like called invisible gold. Okay, enough for panning. Little bit wrong. When I finish with this bucket, I go get another bucket. Then I show you how we recognize places where that gold is. Okay? Okay, so right now I need to finish that panning all the bucket. Right now I pan again. You see this corner full of microscopic gold, but when I'm making bigger, I see the yellow looks like. But regular eye, you see just brown stuff. And when you're tapping, that brown stuff goes up. I just need to figure out what kind of reason now it went down over here, all this brown. But without tapping, you can't even get that gold out. Okay. But normally, if you use a magnet, oh, you see, separate over here. It's all gold over here. All this gold over here. It's a brown color. But when I making bigger, I see the yellow. The same way you see with the microscope. When you look, you see the gold. When you without microscope, you see the brown stuff. Okay, this is very interesting, and this is a lot of microscopic. That way, why I say, as soon as you collect all the black sand out, you just collect all the sand without playing, and let Aqua Regia do the work. Okay, so right now I take everything here because it's a lot of gold, and that gold is very small, but it's a lot. So now I take everything with my pipette, or this snapper bottle. Snapper bottle. Oh my gosh, the English for me is so complicated. But what to do? Need to talk, need to learn. Okay, so you see? And you don't need to do nothing else, just collect this stuff and then use Aqua Regia. So look how much I have. It's not a lot. So I go right now get another bucket, half a bucket, how much I can carry. And work another maybe half hour, and I go home, make Aqua Regia, and we'll see what's happening. Try to explain for you guys where to look for gold. You see water going this way and hit those rocks over there. If a straight line hits those rocks, and then half a river goes continue that way, another half a river makes a vortex over here. Okay, you see the water going which direction? Goes that way. Or here, like remember, you need to look for those kind of places where a river changes the direction, and look for this kind of vortex, big ones. And here is a very perfect spot where the gold splits. All that on surface swimming gold comes and spins over here. It slowly sinks to the bottom. It stays in the bottom. Why? That sand is so small. So let's go grab that sand bucket again. Remember, I was talking down there. So right now I'm on the hill, and all place where was gold deposited was here, the sand. And look how many those vines, which one? Trump vines are called or something. I don't remember name. But they're all here. You see what they indicate is high mineralized soil is here. So all the minerals, all this soil full of gold. Okay, look how many. Well, here everywhere gold, and everywhere you see those grasses. Okay, so this is tons and tons, and how many years was collecting this gold, I don't know. But you see those grass, this grows very high mineralized soil. Okay, and this is a lot of those. Look how thick they are. Like my hand. Let's see. See? And the indicator, they use a lot of minerals in the soil. I guarantee there is a lot of different metals, not just the gold. But I try to play in one place till I figure out how to recover that gold. And I just come in any place or here and put sand how much I can carry. and everywhere, you see, all this place have a gold. Okay, let me get the bucket again. I grab it, another almost full bucket, and now I try to go deeper to see what is deeper. Okay, we'll see what do we have the same gold and deeper. But all the sand, whatever you dig, everywhere contains the gold. Everywhere. So this is a people treasure. You just need to know how to recover that gold. Of course, you need to have a tool. So with the hand panning takes forever, but it's okay. So I'm going down over there, and I'll be panning again. Okay. Okay, I'm going down.